YouTube. So here we have our package and we have some scissors, and let's get straight into it. I'm really excited. Oh man. I haven't opened a package. I haven't opened Structure Deck since you guys saw the Endymion deck, a few years ago, 2019. Yeah, sorry. I just haven't really opened anything since then. I mean, I've opened other stuff. Actually, in 2019, I got some stuff for Christmas that I really wanted to post a video about because I thought it was really cool. Filmed it and everything, and the video file just got corrupted or something. And so that was really unfortunate. I got 1,000 cards and a Fire Fist, one of those Fire Fist box things. I thought that was really cool. I know it's definitely not the most competitive stuff, but competitive stuff. But I thought I really liked it. But here we have 3 structure decks, and yeah. So, oh man, dude, I am so excited with what I am going to do with this. Like yeah, this is really good stuff. I haven't opened structure decks in such a long time. This is really cool for me. Let's get straight into it. Let's get cracking right into this because I don't want to wait any longer. And yes, I am aware everybody's been doing this. I don't really care. I know everybody is on that Albaz branded Despia hype. Oh my gosh, new stuff, dude. These are brand new cards. I haven't had the money or anything to buy new cards in such a long time. This is so cool. To me. But yeah, so I know everybody's been opening this stuff. Where's the stuff? Was it over here? Yeah, it's right here. I know everybody's been, I know that everybody has been, like looking at this stuff and been really excited, and I am as well. I'm super excited for this. Yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. So starting off, we have Tri-Brigade, Mercurier, Springen's Kit. This is probably one of the best engine cards in my opinion of the structure deck. Yeah, like that. The Golden Swordsman, Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon, Lubellion the Searing Dragon. There it is, Branded Fusion, one of the best cards in the deck. Or in the structure deck anyways. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material from your extra deck, using 2 monsters from your hand, deck, or field as fusion material. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. From the extra deck, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters the turn you activate this card. You can only activate 1 branded fusion per turn. I feel like this would be like really cool on Thunder. Branded Sword, Branded Retribution. I think this card is actually really sick. Yeah, and that is it for the holo rares. Yeah. Oh man, I am so excited for this. Fallen of Albaz. Albion, I really like this card. I think this card is sick. Dogmatica, Fleur de Lis, I guess. Then I did Darkness Metal, awesome reprint. There it is, Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Now this card is sick in Thunder because you get to search this off of Fusion. You can. When this card is in the graveyard, or when Fusion is in the graveyard, you can banish it to search for this. This is actually like really cool in Thunder. Yeah. Chaos Dragon Levianeer, another crazy Thunder card. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I finally got like card like this. Like this is just such a cool card. Raiden, another kaiju. I really like kaijus. They're really good. Especially they're like budget cards for you know, for I guess they're like budget cards for like Dark Ruler No More and that kind of stuff. Though Dark Ruler also, funny enough, comes in this deck. Scythe, the card everybody hates. Wyvern Burster and Collapse Serpent, just building up that Thunder core. Safer, Keeper of Dragon Magic, Summoner Monk. Ghost Augur is really cool. Effect Failure is very cool. Omni Dragon Brotar. I already had this card, but also a sick card. This card isn't that good, I don't think. Because it requires you to have other cards, but still, you know, is what it is. It's pretty interesting. Branded in white, I like this card. I don't think anybody actually plays it, but I think this is a sick card. This is interesting, but so you can special summon one of your Fallen of Albaz that is banished in your hand or in your graveyard during the end phase, or in your graveyard during the end phase if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there to activate. The effect of Fallen of Albaz this turn, you can set to your field. You can only use each effect of Branded Bond once per turn. Fusion Gate, also a pretty cool card. Allows you to banish monsters from your hand or field. I think this could have potential in Thunder, but not being able to banish them from the graveyard is kind of lackluster. Fusion Recycling Plant, interesting card. Fusion Substitute, this is really cool in Zoo format. Gold Sark, amazing card. Oh my gosh, this card needs to come to 3. This like amazing card. Pot of Extravagance. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm sick. Like, dude. I would never have been able to afford this anyways. Like, I mean, I'm not sure that there's any deck that I can really play it in, but like, it's a cool card to have. Called by. Oh, yeah. This deck is sick. Dark Ruler No More. I had one of this from the 2019 Gold Sark tins. I pulled it, but dude, having 3 is just so much better. Screams of the Branded, Judgment of the Branded, Necrofusion, Back to the Front, Warning Point. There can only be one. I don't really like Floodgates, but except for Colossus because you know it's a Thunder card. But unfortunately, if they had a card that was exactly the same as Colossus without the Floodgate part, I would love the card, but yeah, there can be only one. Dimensional Berries, a cool card. Waking the Dragon, Titanic Lad, Brigand, Sprind. I want to build. I want to have Springins with Albaz. I think that'd be sick. Albion. This card was like $15, or actually I think it was $28 at one point. Like crazy. Oh yeah, the tokens too. These are really cool. Albaz, the Shrouded, Ecclesia, the Exiled, it's literally just Tri-Brigade. That's so funny. The Virtuous Vestals, and Eluber, the Dogmatic. So yeah, that is it for the... oh, I apologize for everybody who just saw me butcher the way that I tried to slide those cards. These do not have sleeves on them. Yeah, I'm sorry to that, for the people who died seeing me do that. But yeah, this is the deck. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna build 3, see what I come up with, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Peace. Hello guys, so we're back with the actual deck profile. Pretty excited about this. Opened 3 structure decks, got all of these common cards. Really pretty solid cards. I'm not gonna lie. We had to make some pretty hard decisions for this deck. So yeah, let's get into the card by card. Starting off, we're going to start off with the main engine and move on to the generic cards. But starting off, we play 3 kit. This searches your branded spell, or spells actually. Just generally like a really solid card to have in your hand. You always want to open this or branded fusion because they both are going to allow you to get to your Mirror Jade, which is like kind of your, boss monster. Yeah. 2 more Courier. This card is for Gold Sark, but you can also banish it off of Mirror Jade, I think. I don't know, one of the fusions like does something with banishing, and it allows you to like banish your own cards from your graveyard or something, I think, and you can banish your Mark Courier that way. You can also banish it off of Gold Sark. Either way, it'll get its effects to like, search for a phone of Albaz or one monster that mentions it. So yeah, this card's pretty solid. You could bump it down to 1 if you really want to though. 2 phone of Albaz, this is pretty standard. You play this because it's an engine requirement. You're playing it to facilitate your Mirror Jade engine. It's also pretty solid. You can play it at 3 if you want because it's also like a super poly. So yeah, it's a pretty cool card. Albion, this is for your fusion. It's one of your targets that you can fusion from deck. You can special summon it. You can send it back. You can put it back to your deck. You can put it back in your deck and draw a card. It's pretty versatile. It's a pretty cool card. Yeah. And for the last of the monsters that are engine, play Keeper of Dragon Magic, and you may be wondering, why would you play that? The reason is because, so it's not a particularly good card, but it allows you to add your branded fusion from your deck to your hand, and while you are locked into fusion monsters, your entire deck is made of fusion, extract is made of fusion monsters, so you're okay with it. Like, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool tech. I don't think many people are probably playing it, and that's okay. But it's kind of one of those cards that just helps you get to your branded fusion, which is more or less what you want to do in this particular deck. So yeah, we played all of those monsters. For other cards, we played 1 Gold Sark, 3 Extravagance. Now you may be wondering why play this card, right? You have 15 cards in your X deck, and they're all duplicates. You play 3 of all of them. So yeah, if your Mirror Jade gets banished or something, it sucks. But it's 9 out of 10 times that's probably not going to happen, and it's just drawing cards is really good, especially in a deck like this where you don't have you need to see certain cards. It's just so good. Yeah, triple branded fusion because, oh man, this card is crazy. Send cards from your main deck to the graveyard to fusion summon. Who thought this card was okay? This is absolutely amazing card. Branded in white because it helps you fusion summon from your graveyard. You could debatably actually play like 2 or 3 because you're not playing branded in red, which is definitely better. But I think that this card is still pretty cool because it's going to it's for your follow-up essentially. So yeah, you play all of that for the spells. And for the traps, you play 2 Retribution. This is searchable through your Courier, I believe, and it's also searchable through your kit. So yeah, Omni Negate, I believe. So yeah. The rest of the deck is non-engine, just cards they gave you, which is insane. These staples are amazing this time around. They're absolutely crazy. 3 Effect Veiler because Veiler is a good card. 3 Ghost Ogre because Ghost Ogre is amazing this format. 3 Raiden because tributing over your opponent's monsters is pretty good. Dark Roller no more because, you know, sometimes your opponent just makes those unbreakable boards. Called by to stop your opponent's hand traps. Dimensional Barrier because we don't want our opponents to, you know, go off on some crazy combo plays. And Warning Point because sometimes you just don't want your opponents to, you know, do crazy plays. So, not, you know, it could definitely be optimized. This is just a starting point. But if you're on a budget, you should definitely try some other players because they're going to be much better at deck building than I am. But I think this is pretty cool, pretty similar to what most people are playing. As I said before, every single card in this extra deck is a 3-of. Play 3 Mirror Jade, 3 Lubellion, 3 Albion, 3 Sprind, and 3 Titaniclad. Yeah, so you did have the option of playing Brigand, I believe. The Fusion... yeah, Brigand. It would search your Mercarier, but I figured most of the time, if you need, there are other ways to get to your Mercarier, and you probably just you don't really want to search to your Mercarier. You want to search to your other cards, like, Ecclesia. Oh wait, we didn't even play Ecclesia, but, so actually, this, I'm sorry guys, this should be Brigand. If you play Ecclesia, then I would suggest playing 3 of this. You know, well, you know, live TV. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. We are going to replay. Actually, this deck definitely isn't optimized, but I feel like we can fit in 1 Fleur-de-Lis. So let's go. I think Warning Point is the way to go. Yeah, let's take out 1 Warning Point. I mean 7 traps, and we're going to put in 1 Fleur-de-Lis. And live deck building at its best. Yeah, I haven't tested this at all. This is just, you know, something I've come up with on the fly, and I think this would work, you know, just fine. Yeah, it's pretty playable of the structure deck. You know, some structure decks you can't really play, you have to add other cards, but this seems to work pretty easy. Well, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.